Alongside Hojlund, Manchester United could ease Kane fell lower by unleashing 19-year-old finisher. The Reteful were forced to watch on as the England skipper sailed his £100 million and moved to Bayern Munich. One of the major priorities for Manchester United heading into the summer transfer window was the signing of a new top-class centre forward, with Reteful having been left somewhat depleted in that department following the criminal's exit of Cristiano Ronaldo back in November. While the regular arrival will record blood, a gap for a brief period, albeit rather unsuccessfully with just 2 goals to show for his effort, the towering Dutchman's subsequent exit to club manager Ten Hag, with Anthony Martial is his sole senior centre forward absent. A player who has become more familiar with the treatment table than bursting the net in recent times. Following weeks of speculation of the start of the window, the Red Bull ultimately set their sight on Atlanta hotshot Rasmus Hojlund to fill that long-standing point in attack, with the 20-year-old Dane having been snapped for an eye-watering fee of £72 million despite netting just 9 salary goals last season. A processing early injury setback has left the Puma stumped grass as waiting a wait to make his much-anticipated debut. However, albeit with supporters likely to be excited at the prospect of eventually witnessing a figure in action who has earned a comparison to fellow Scandinavian striker Erling Haaland. For all the undoubted promise that the youngster possesses, the jury doubt on whether his raw talents can carry the goal-scoring burden both this season and beyond, with a question likely to be asked as to why a certain Harry Kane didn't end up in Manchester United instead. Why didn't Manchester United sign Kane? Report as far back and Smart had indicated that the captain had been identified as Ten Hag's leading centre forward target heading into the summer window, with the sports record goalscorer having been touted for an exit with just a year left to run on his contract at the time. As 90 Minutes reported in May, United's original plan appeared to be to bring in a proven option like Kane, as well as a second, more youthful striker to support him, albeit with Hojlund proving to be the only attacking recruit of the window, even despite the club's hectic deadline day dealings. Quite why the Red Devil didn't do more to try and price Kane from and 17 in something to ponder, although the indications were that the club were wary of having to deal with suborned sports chairman Daniel Levy with the latter, a man seemingly intent on not selling his prized asset to a probably grateful, as it proved rather than getting embroiled in a draw-out saga. Addition to the doubt to be admired, United turned their attention away from Kane toward Hojlund, with the 30-year-old instead selling a big money move to Bundesliga giants Bayern Munich amid his long-awaited desire for silverware. Also perhaps an associated move to work away from the pursuit of Kane, the Old Trafford outfit are gambling on their youthful new addition to make an instant impact, particularly with Martial, who has started just one this season so far, still not be reliable. To that help is the wonder on Haaland that Hag should well consider handing a permanent promotion to an exciting member of the club academy ranks in the form of 19-year-old Charles Hagel. Who is Hagel? As the Athletic Lowry well revealed on deadline day, the United heroes opted not to send the young Englishman out on loan in favor of keeping him under the watchful eye of Ten Hag at Carrington, with the teenager also said to be in line for a new contract extension until the summer of 2026. That's a bumper new deal for the £2,100 per week Sensation is no doubt that's a reward for his find from a youth level since having been signed from Sunderland back in 2020. With the red full fending off, rival interest from the likes of Tottenham, Arsenal, and Leeds United at the time. A rather prolific and clinical figure in attack, as hailed by journalist Just Bunting, Hojlund boasts a haul of 18 goals in just 24 games for the club under 18 side, having also gone on to score 25 goals in 49 outings, while in the under 21 setup as a sign of his devastating the finishing prowess. Part of the side that claimed FA Youth Cup glory last year, alongside the likes of Kobe Mainu and Alejandro Garnacho. The 6'2" ace will no doubt be hoping to follow in the footsteps of their pair by truly porting his into Ten Hag's senior ranks, having already had a taste of the first team during pre-season. The Durham-born ace notable net lead out during the opening friendly fixture of the summers against rival Leeds with that strike, and his all-around performance earning praise from ex-United Manchester and MUTV Pandemic shared the week at the time. He's really old school. His moment is full forward. I was really impressed that he's such a brilliant runner with a willingness to get behind the back four. Also previously described as a real natural finisher by Bunting, it is perhaps easy to see why the youngster has also earned comparison to that man Kane, with the hope being that he can emulate the Bayern machine by transitioning from youth star to first team hero in the years to come. While Hegel has thus far not been part of the matchday squad for United this season with a competitive senior bow still yet to come, he will no doubt have caught Ten Hag's attention with 2 goals in just 4 appearances so far at this term, including netting against Stockport Country in the recent EFL Trophy meeting. Of course, it is a major step up trying to emulate such a promising goal return at first team level, although the Durham-born gem has perhaps warranted the chance to try and establish himself as a possible understudy to Hojlund moving forward, particularly with Marshall unable to remain injury-free. Such a group of center-forward options and the face of it doesn't look like it will be enough to power United to silverware in the way that Kane potentially could have done. Although Ten Hag could ease the transfer failure by finding his own version of the Englishman in Hegel.